Welcome back, everyone, to another round of Minecraft Modded. With all the work I've been doing on the village lately, my production system here has kind of been at a standstill because I've been out of range. So I want to work back here in the base today, and I've expanded. I've increased the size of the nether portal room. I've got a bigger portal, and that's all in there. So what I'm going to do now is I want to use the rest of this front side for what I've been planning on, which is stables. Stables for horses, stables for donkeys and mules, and then stables for the llamas, alpacas one. So basically I have riding, mule, pack mule, and then just pack mule kind of progression on it. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. And the color scheme I'm going with is nether brick to maintain the consistency between one of our hues and just that bigger contrast, and then birch planks for the inside, which is going to give a nice lighter look. And then I'm going to have, I'm thinking 3x3 cells basically for the horses. And I'm going to play with whether it's birch, jungle wood blocks, something like that. We'll try doing some stripped wood blocks as part of the support beams on the inside to see how that looks. But right now I've got a lot of netherrack to get smelting. So I have enough nether brick for this project, and I've got some more digging to do. And it's starting to take shape. So extra tall doorway because of being on top of a horse riding it in. I need to be able to get through, so I don't want to hit my head or clip or anything where it injures me. And so little 3x3 areas. I'm going to put up higher fencing on each one, so it's going to feel more like it's full. I might actually take each of these out and this be where I have the support posts that are the stripped wood logs. I think that might give a nice little look to it. So there's oak stripped. This is spruce stripped. Between the two, that has just too much of a pixelated look. And the squirreliness there, yeah, we're going to take that one out. Okay, a little stutter there. Strip spruce. Let's try jungle. And basically I'm doing A and B. So if A looks better, I keep that. I keep moving on with that. It's almost the same. Except that looks like an at symbol a little bit more. It's less, it feels less defined than that one. It looks a little bit, well, it's more defined, but it looks more like it's blurred because there's so much extra going on, like right in that area. I don't like that. Yeah, that's still not good. And then we're going to do the dark oak. Okay, so it just stays dark. That was a very small change. That was like nothing. And spruce. Spruce is nondescript. So it looks like we're going with oak in terms of that. And yeah, all right. So I guess that's fuel I can use for smelting stuff. And so this is how it looks with the stripped oak logs. I'm honestly kind of thinking I might do a matching ceiling with the birch planks. But at the same time, once I start putting in like the lanterns and everything, that's going to give it a nice little distinctive look. It's going to be like a darker roof area. It's not going to stand out too much, and it's going to bring more focus to the lower area with, of course, the columns and just the nice lighter color flooring. And I'm starting to think I might want to move this over. I might want to go one more so I have a 3x3 entrance so it feels a little bit more spacious, even though this is more than enough. I'll leave it for now. And so what I'll do now is on the back, you see here, I have this, which that might not work because technically the horse could climb up here. He still can't get out. And of course the ceiling will keep him from jumping over, even if he could. I think I'm going to do it this way so it'll be like the horse can look over and see a donkey in the next one and further down see a llama. And that way it gives a nice connective feel, even though they're all going to be separated distinctively from this. So it'll be like, here's the horse entrance and then go over here. And here would be the donkey entrance and so on like that. They'll just be connected in terms they can see each other, and it's kind of the same airspace being shared between them, but not going to have the same entrance or anything. I think that's going to be a nice little variation there instead of just having a sealed wall between each one. All right, so at least it works coming inside. But yeah, I can't go in, so I'm going to have 2 gates on each one of these. Well, that just extended it further back. So one advantage of expanding it a little bit further back this way is it's going to make it look a little bit more grand than it was originally, which means I've got a lot of blocks to move now. And there we go, fixed. I think. So everything is filled in except for that open space, which will be the next stable over. And we've got still 6 spots, 6 different pens, cells, kennels, whatever you want to call them. We have 6 spots for 6 horses. And I feel like now we'll go ahead and get the lanterns in place. So if I have the lanterns in place, I basically have the blueprint for all the rest. It is then at that point just digging everything out, and that is about to break that pickaxe. I'm about to be running low on my diamond pickaxes, along with my iron axes. Everything's starting to run low on my tools, so I might be doing a big trade run very soon. But do one like that, which, yeah, the double gate thing does throw things off. I don't have like just a straight centered placement for the lanterns. Maybe we do like right just off of the inside like that. And then I could just do one on each corner like that. That might give enough lighting for this. I'm going to find out. But right now I need to place some stuff away, just so I can come get everything when I get back from a trade run, because I need to go buy some tools as well as more lanterns. I'm getting low on lanterns for this area. So checking each of these cells, I am fine, it seems, in terms of light. My light is actually at least an 8 or higher on every block, with just 3 lanterns on each side, spaced out like that towards the back of each pen. There we go. I have my horse stables done. Now I just need to replicate this across, which means a lot more nether brick. So the great thing about one of the mods I use for my mining aspect, which is, I can't remember the exact name, but it has different options. So you hold tab, it does everything in a 1 tall high area of the same block type. The alt option, holding alt while I hit one of the blocks, is the one for doing a mine shaft, basically a horizontal mine shaft. And it works great because it ignores what block type it is and then just goes all the way to an open gap. So, or until it gets to the end of its range. So all I've done is map out what the back end was, dug all the way out around it. So I can now just dig down to, and it will dig 2 high all the way until it hits the gap. And voila. It's super easy to do it that way. And then once this is done, I mean, I can sit here and hold tab and it does that. But again, it's based around the block type. So if I, it won't do stone and then do dirt as well. But the advantage there is, of course, I don't use a pickaxe to break dirt. Using the option for the mine shaft, it will use the pickaxe for breaking dirt, and you can burn through your pickaxe that way. While I'm waiting on some more nether brick to smelt, this is what I've changed. I've decided I'm going to do like a window, but of course barred window, so they don't need to stick their heads out. They're the animals. They just need some fresh air flow instead of through the doorway here. They actually have a nice bit of breeze that can come through here. And this is how it's turning out with everything looking. So you'll see horses here and donkeys here. And it's just getting the netherrack is the real problem now. Getting enough smelted quickly and filling it in. So I've got a little bit more left to do on this one. This will complete the donkey/mule ones. I'm thinking I'm gonna put like 2 donkeys in the very front So they're my breeding donkeys. I may actually put 2 in each pen or just let the donkeys be out here. But yeah, that's it. And then I have one more, which is going to cut a little shorter than I thought it was going to be earlier when I mapped this out, but it's okay. It's still going to work. And this should complete the last of the oak that I need for the stripped logs. So I've already taken all the other animals over there, the horses, the regular donkey, the mule, all of them work fine. The llamas and the donkey, once you put the saddle and chest on them, as well as the skeletal horse, you cannot pick up with just the generic mob capture device. You actually have to use the launcher tool, which I have set to capturing mode. They're capturing mode, so there we go. There. It works fine with them when you use the launcher, but if you go up, shift click, I cannot find any combination of clicking and a button being held down that actually will work on capturing those specific animals. But, you know, releasing them is perfectly okay. Let's see, we're gonna put the skeleton. Well, no, I don't want that one there because I want to have a good breed horse right here for making baby horses, make it easier. And then we have the good donkey that is saddled up, and I've got the unsaddled donkey there, and then the first mule is over there. And all of this is done, but once again, I am waiting on more netherrack to smelt into nether brick so I can finish this off and get all the lanterns put in. But it's going to be the same thing as the other one. And now that I've got that done, basically I'm going to actually build out the fencing, so, or at least the idea of how far, and that looks about right. So we'd have fencing that goes here, and basically straight ahead on each one will be some kind of, you know, a trodden path that leads over there. And I'm going to have just an open area so the animals can walk around. Now, I probably will actually use the open area for the breed animals, and then the ones I'm going to saddle and put to use will be kept inside the different pens, so I don't have to worry about them getting killed somehow or something like that. And that way they're also backups for producing new ones if I need to. But yeah, that's how it looks. I'm actually thinking I want to do like an overhang. I'm not sure if this is going to really look the way I want it to, but going to try. And if it works, yeah. So like that, and then instead of having to do some kind of weird thing with lampposts, we have lanterns on each side. So we get a nice little framing. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that once I get some more nether brick done. So yeah, that's it for today's episode. Getting back to building in the base is nice. The village looks nice. I feel good about it. I still have more work to do there, but being back in my base area and finally getting some stuff going with that is going to be a lot better. And getting it where I'm moved away from the tree base is going to be nice. I kind of want to expand out, have some more room now. But that is it for this episode. So if you enjoyed it, hit the like button, leave me a comment below, and hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always, I'm your host, Mr. Spicy. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to keep it spicy this week, and I'll see you in the next video.